A doubles national championship and an Elite Eight berth from the Lords tennis team highlighted their season a year ago, and they're back at it again out on the practice courts over at Jasper, gearing up for their season opener this Saturday against Northwestern Ohio. And joining us to talk about the team and their chances this year is senior Tristan Kaye. Obviously, Tristan, last year was a whole lot of fun. We had that rough start, but we played so many good teams it prepared us for a run that a lot of people will never forget. Looking back on last year and just the fire that this team was put through and the way it was capped off, how fun was last year, and what could we use from a year ago heading into this season with some new faces, but still a lot of guys on this roster?
Sure. To start with, I mean, obviously the beginning part of the season didn't go too well. We started off, I think, 3-9, but we had a lot of tough matches, and I think that really prepared us for later on in the season. I think something where we can improve this season is turn around those 5-4 losses, because frequently we struggled and to close out those matches and came up on the losing side. So hopefully this season we can change that and come up with 5-4 wins, particularly against those big teams.
We're going to be down in Orlando in a couple of months, seeing the likes of Trinity and that Stevens team, which we saw a doubles pairing in that, I think it was national quarterfinal from you and Sam last year. But what do you make of this year's group? I mean, Michael Liu's back, Mike Roberts, Pooch, Max, yourself, some freshmen that are going to be in the mix. What do you make of this year's this group?
Sure. I mean, we've got a strong team. Obviously, we lost Sam and Rob, and particularly when you lose the two players in the country, that's going to hurt a team. But at the same time, I mean, we have 2 or 3 very strong freshmen. Jake, who actually just won a tournament over winter break, so. We certainly have the tools to sort of fill the holes in the lineup, and hopefully we can at least come close to what we did last year, if not improve.
I remember last year talking with Sam and Coach Tilke. They thought early in the season the doubles would be the important part of us, working at that to be as crisp as possible and as effective as possible. Obviously, it ended up in a national championship for you and Sam, but. What do you think is the biggest key for us early on and being the most complete team, in doubles and singles?
I mean, Sam and I obviously did win a doubles title. That was on an individual level, sure. And I still think that we do need to improve, as a team, and so we don't go down 2-1 and 3-0, particularly against the big teams that can really suck the momentum out of a match. And while I think one of the greatest strengths about our team is how we never say die. Even when we have been down 2-1, 3-0, we still keep fighting. It's obviously better not to get ourselves into those holes. So yeah, I mean, throughout the season, doubles is going to be a big priority for us.
Now, the season starts on Saturday against a really good Northwestern Ohio team. What are the kind of keys to success in your eyes, being one of the 3 seniors on this team, for us to be as successful as we could be?
I think there are a few things to take into account. One, we've got to be patient. This season's really long, so I suppose maybe not pace ourselves, but sort of just always realize there's another opportunity down the line if, to start with, we do falter like we did last season. I think staying healthy is going to be another key. Towards the end of last season, that was a bit of an issue. Right. And I mentioned this earlier, actually closing out these matches, because we were able to do it in the Sweet 16 against Case, but before then we did have quite a few 5-4 losses. So hopefully we can improve on that and have a good season.
Yeah. Final question: how's practice going in there? I hear about these challenge matches, and describe how practice has been.
They've been tough. Yeah. I wouldn't lie to you and say that these challenge matches are overly fun, but they're definitely necessary. I mean, we need to get used to playing matches, and although we can't really replicate playing other teams, it's not overly fun having to play your own teammates and stuff, but we need these matches in order to prepare ourselves for when we play opposing teams and actually be ready for those matches.
Okay, Tristan, thanks for your time. Good luck this season, and if we could get to Chattanooga in May, that would be awesome. All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That was Tristan Kaye. He's a senior from Tampa, Florida. The Lords are getting ready for their season, which starts this Saturday at 4 o'clock as the University of Northwestern Ohio, a really good squad, will be coming into Jasper Tennis Center to kick off the season for the Lords. For Tristan, I'm Clayton Kaufman. We'll see you next time on the Kenyon Sports Connection.